What about the equal time agreement?
The equal time boombox agreement doesn't apply in this case, all right? That's just for recreation.
Oh, come on!
Hey!
What the flick, everybody? Ben, Matt, Christy, Alonso, Prince Avalanche, Emil Hirsch, Paul Rudd. Didn't see it, know little about it.
Yes.
Informed.
I will do. I will describe it to you. This is the latest from David Gordon Green. It stars Paul Rudd and Emil Hirsch as mismatched road crew workers stuck together in the middle of nowhere, Texas. Specifically, it's Bastrop, Texas, outside of Austin. Paul Rudd is kind of persnickety and uptight and kind of preening, and Emil Hirsch is impulsive and perpetually horny. And they should not be friends with each other, but they end up having to deal with each other, and it is beautiful and lovely and hilarious. Please take a look.
When you were out here by yourself, didn't you get lonely?
I reap the rewards of solitude.
Huh?
I get so horny out here in nature, don't you?
Enjoy your hot fish.
So this is very much a neat melding of all the best things that David Gordon Green can do.
Absolutely.
So, because it is gorgeous in that kind of languid and richly naturalistic way that he had about him in his earlier films like George Washington. But it's got like the banter, the comic banter, and the oddball characters of A Pineapple Express, for example. So
it's his Terrence Malick side and his Judd Apatow side
Yes.
finally coming together.
And they worked together. And he went out into the middle of nowhere with like a little crew and no money and didn't even tell anybody he was making this movie. And the woman with the house,
looking for a pilot's license, just was there, just showed up.
It's her house, and she was actually looking through the rubble of her burned down house, and he went and talked to her
And made her part of the movie,
And,
wow, really? That that scene was
that
probably
was
the most moving thing in the film.
It was real.
Yeah.
And this movie is a remake.
Of an Icelandic film called Either Way, which I have not seen.
No, I have not either.
But the trailer of it suggests that like what Green liked about it was the harshness of this backdrop, this natural backdrop with these characters, this character drama in front of it. And so in that way, it's very similar.
Yeah, Rudd and Hirsch are basically repainting highway lines after a forest fire. And so everything around them is just these sort of scorched trees and, kind of just nothing, around them. I found this movie really compelling. Like you said, I think it's the two good things that Green has shown that he does really well, but has never sort of done at the same time. So I think for him as a filmmaker, it's a real step forward in terms of him kind of using all the colors in his paint box. I really like Rudd and Hirsch. I like their interplay. I like their performances a great deal. I like how quiet this movie is, but how also oddly funny it is. It's one of my favorite movies this year.
Yeah, and me too. And the humor comes from sad situations. Like
Yeah.
Paul Rudd is desperately in love with Emil Hirsch's sister. They are dating, but because it's the 80s when this takes place, there's no texting. There are love letters, and then there are letters of breakup and how they're having to deal with that. I like how they don't change each other, but they're there for each other when they need it inadvertently.
Sure.
Right? So at some points, Paul Rudd is weak and Emil Hirsch has to prop him up and vice versa. But it never happens in a hokey way or
just
like a
for
really
lack of
feel-good
no one
way.
else. There's nobody else around to do
in the
it,
middle of nowhere, so.
Well, Lance Legault comes in and out of the movie, and I thought he was very funny. Although it did make me kind of think of the A-Team. He was the colonel from the old A-Team TV show that was always after them. But he was very funny as kind of this crazy old coot of a truck driver. I'm not as positive about this movie as you guys are, and I think part of it just went over my head. I kept wondering, is this supposed to be reminiscent of Thoreau or Emerson? It kind of felt very, I don't know, I felt like I was supposed to get hints of some kind of transcendentalist thought in there. I don't know. I liked it, and I'm still kind of on the fence about it. I'm not sure if it just went over my head or not.
If anything, I think it's maybe kind of like if Terrence Malick directed Waiting for Godot.
Yeah.
But with fewer pauses. I don't know. I was really charmed by it. I liked it a lot.
David Gordon Green is one of those guys who just makes me sad.
Why?
What?
About what I've done with my life.
He's 38.
He's 38.
He made George Washington when he was 25.
Yeah, he's 38 years old. Yeah, and they're funny and they're sort of serious and they're smart and but also then he's 38. Unless he Eddie Murphy's his career up. First time David Gordon Green's been compared to Eddie Murphy, I suspect. There could be incredible greatness. Even if he just does what he keeps doing, it's good enough. I don't want to put pressure on him.
He's already gotten the sitter and Your Highness out of his system, so I'm hoping it's all upward from here.
But you know what? I did a big long piece on him for RogerEbert.com, which will be out tomorrow. But he is actually really proud of those films because Your Highness was a dream project for him, and it got massive crowds in there compared to a Saturday night opening weekend of All the Real Girls, where 8 people went to the Lonely
I'm
Five.
sure.
So he's happy that people actually went and saw it. Also, you know what else he directed? The Clint Eastwood Halftime in America Chrysler ad. He's directed about 100 commercials, does about 20 a year, which is why
The empty chair was his idea.
That's why he can afford to do a little movie like this or go produce Compliance or whatever. He shot
And I found out at the USA Film Festival this year that he used to work at the concession stand at the late and lamented AMC Glen Lakes 8 in Dallas.
Yes.
So he's a dude.
College with
Jody Hill,
Jody Hill
David
and
Bryan,
David
Bryan,
and
yeah.
Craig Zobel, and Jeff Nichols.
really.
And apparently, when he was in college, when he was in film school, made a lot of comedy shorts. So then, when he turned around and made George Washington, people were sort of surprised. So now he's doing a little of both.
I hate him.
Let's give our number.
Yeah. Sorry, Ben. I give it a 9. Again, one of my favorite films this year so far.
Me too, 8.8.
7.
That's a solid 8.3 for Prince Avalanche. I will see it this weekend.
High on the tomato meter, 78%.
It's opening limited this weekend?
Yeah.
Okay, but look
In
forward
like
as it
3
when
theaters.
Okay, but it'll be coming your way. Keep a lookout.
Bye.